Says he was well aware that the young man he was defending was accused of horrific crimes.
The harder, the more difficult the case in terms of the reprehensive nature of the crime, crime of particular ignominy, all the more reason that you need to have a good criminal defense lawyer stand up.
Getz is 50 and a partner in the Minneapolis-based law firm Getz & Eklund. He estimates that in 20 months on the case, he spent more than 600 hours defending Ali. Getz wouldn't say how much he's charging Ali's family, but he says it's considerably less than his normal fee, which he describes as several $100s an hour. Defending Mahdi Ali is probably the most high-profile case for Getz, who graduated from Hamlin Law School in 1987. He is specialized in criminal defense and civil rights law. Last year, Getz filed a civil rights lawsuit on behalf of a man who was punched and kicked by Minneapolis police officers. The incident was caught on video and showed that the man was not resisting arrest. The city settled the suit for $75,000 plus attorney's fees. Getz says he doesn't keep a tally of his wins and losses because sometimes a win is not so easy to define, especially when he's defending someone accused of a crime.
A win might be getting a reduced sentence. Sometimes a win might be getting some early favorable rulings on constitutional issues.
That's the strategy Getz followed in his defense of Mahdi Ali. Earlier this year, he went in front of the Minnesota Supreme Court to try to get Ali's trial moved to juvenile court.
May it please the court, counsel, my name is Frederick Getz. I represent the appellant Mahdi Hassan Ali.
Getz argued that Ali's constitutional rights could be violated if he were tried as an adult. If he were tried in juvenile court and convicted of murder, Ali would not be facing life in prison without parole, which he is now. The Minnesota Supreme Court ruled against the appeal. The appeal delayed the start of the murder trial by several months. From the outside, it may have looked like a delay tactic from a desperate defense lawyer, but not to Hennepin County Attorney Mike Freeman. His office prosecuted the case against Ali. Freeman calls Getz a straight shooter.
He works hard on behalf of his client. He tries every angle that he has in terms of every possible defense, just like he did with the age in the Seward Market homicides. That was something that he should try, and he did. And he does it professionally. And so, that's been his reputation, and he sure showed it in this one.
During the trial, Getz set aside the age question and argued that Ali was not the gunman. Now Getz has shifted his defense from trying to keep Ali out of prison to keeping Ali out of prison for his entire life. Getz has requested a jury trial to settle the question of Ali's age. He contends that Ali was 15 years old on the night of the murders and that it would be cruel and unusual punishment to send someone that young to prison for the rest of his life. Getz, a father of 2 small children, says teenagers don't possess the emotional and mental development of adults.
This is part of the problem of sending teenagers to prison for life without release in the case of crimes that might be horrific. I don't know that they get it. Now, does that mean they should not suffer a significant punishment if they commit the crime? No.
Getz says if he needs to, he'll take this argument in front of the Minnesota Supreme Court again. Brant Williams, Minnesota Public Radio News, Minneapolis.